Like one of those prize wheels.
Welcome back to On the Branch. This don't adjust your television screens, your computer screens. Yes, our character's just colorblind. He is from the past, but we're from the future. And you know what they have in the future?
Ass?
Ice cream. The ice cream of the future.
Oh boy, not the ice cream of the future.
So as we said as you've heard a few times, we went to Disneyland.
Yeah.
I might have gone around Tomorrowland asking for Dippin' Dots because
a lot.
I have been led to believe that Dippin' Dots are the ice cream of the future.
And where else to find things?
Where else to find Dippin' Dots than Tomorrowland, the land of the future? And wouldn't you believe it? Couldn't find a single place to buy Dippin' Dots. Also, you're almost dead.
Well, that's because I forgot what the fucking dash buttons were.
They're the triggers. And yeah. I love Dippin' Dots. I don't actually like eating Dippin' Dots. They're mediocre ice cream. You can jump on the barrels.
I know, John.
There's nothing though, so it's kind of pointless.
I was waiting to see if there was something.
So Dippin' Dots have been the ice cream of the future for about what?
30
years now. Like how old are Dippin' Dots? Hang on.
Very old.
1 minute.
Google.
Yeah. Okay, Google. How old are Dippin' Dots?
They usually only make them one day.
30 years, 1988.
Okay, 1988. So, Dippin' Dots, it's the future, and I only see you at fucking water theme parks. Like
and baseball games.
Oh, the baseball games sell them. And as far as I can tell, you're not really any different than other ice cream. You're just less dense ice cream. You're ice cream with air mixed in because you're
nitrogen.
Your little balls.
Nitrogen.
Well, nitrogen is air, right?
No.
Our air is like 80% nitrogen.
No, it's like 20% nitrogen. God damn it, John.
Okay, Google. Sorry, future John. What is the composition of nitrogen in the atmosphere?
Here's what I found on the web.
Oh, I have to look it up. Yeah, now that I've triggered my thing twice. Are you gonna do this one? Are you gonna stick to it?
Yeah, this is
Are you gonna be the one that does it? That makes it happen?
Captain.
Okay, Jesus, telling me about the history. I just want the current composition.
It's like 90% CO2.
No, it's like, that's like 400 parts per million. Okay, Google. Composition of the atmosphere.
Composition of science.
North Carolina Climate Office, NC State University. Gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxides, methane, and ozone are trace gases that account for about 1/10% of the atmosphere.
Oh, okay, that's not what I needed to know. How about I just click on the little pie chart you have here?
Maybe. Might be good.
Yeah, this is a pie chart. It's full of pie. Okay, 78% nitrogen,
No.
21% oxygen, 0.9% argon, and 0.1% trace gases.
I've been lied to this entire time.
And most of those trace gases are carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is like 0.09% of the
I'm
atmosphere.
led to believe that fucking breathing oxygen all this time.
Yeah, you are breathing oxygen.
No.
21%.
No. Breathing nitrogen.
Well, yeah, but the nitrogen doesn't do anything. It's inert. That's a super Healy fountain.
I know.
How come we don't get the jukebox very often?
Because they don't like us.
I guess. I remember getting the jukebox all the time when I played the hell out of this game a couple years ago.
It's
but
random. Maybe
they
lowered
updated it. Yeah, they probably lowered its chance. Just like they added the donations for the making the super hard mode.
The Make-A-Wish Foundation.
The Make-A-Wish. The Make a Boss Foundation. Oh. I was so expecting you to get hit there.
Nah, I knew what I was doing.
So you're going straight down, even though you're a lich? Yeah, don't get hit by that guy. Wow, he's just really rocketing it across there. Doesn't help that there's a guy literally shooting rockets at you.
It's not a guy, it's a guard box.
It's a box? Well, there's a box shooting rockets at you. There. Does that make you feel better that the box is killing you and not a guy?
Yeah.
Is that
because I can kill an inanimate object.
You don't feel so bad? But those guards, they're bad news. You feel a pang of guilt. All the guilt.
None of the guilt.
None of the guilt? Are you sure?
None of the calories, none of the guilt.
So I think the lesson for today is Dippin' Dots, they kind of suck, and
They're not
they lied to us.
so very, very much.
They lied to us. Like that guy trying to sell us yen when we went to Japan. I told you about that, right?
You've only mentioned it recently.
Okay. So when me and Jamie went to Tokyo a year and change ago, we were told by our friend Mika, like flat out, don't exchange your money in America unless you like arrange it at a bank, because you could actually call up your local bank branch and have them set aside currency for an exchange. Like it comes in on the next armored truck or whatever. And it's fine, but you might as well change it in Japan because you get about the same exchange rate. And what they do, like, don't fall for this trap. And we were warned in advance. They say, don't change your money out at the United States airports. They are there to rip you off. They are going to give you an unfavorable exchange rate. And well, we were walking through the San Francisco airport because that's where our transfer was. You know, that was our international terminal. We started out in Las Vegas, flew to San Fran, and flew to Tokyo from there. But while we're walking, the like 2 miles it takes to get from the domestic terminals to the international terminals, because like a lot of airports, somehow, still to this day, San Francisco doesn't have like a little tram that helps you get around faster or moving sidewalks or something, even if you have to go a huge distance. So we're walking by and we see a little currency exchange kiosk, and I'm like, well, I've been warned against it, but let's hear just how bad it is. And now, like, it's about 110, 115 yen to $1 normally. And at this time we left, I think it was 112 or something. Let's say it was 110. Yeah, it varies. It's, currency exchange isn't a set static thing. And I think it's just going to give you smaller and smaller, things to pass through. And you took damage. Good job.
Fuck you.
And so there's this guy in this kiosk, this little like creepy looking dude. I don't know how to describe him. Like his eyes just never quite looked at you, straight at you. And he looked
lying to you the whole time.
He looked kind of like a cyborg because he had this earpiece in that he was clearly listening to something on. And one of his eyes, he just had a lazy eye, I think. But I'm like, hey, how much are you selling yen for? And he's like, let me look that up here for you. I got a great deal on yen. You definitely should use that fountain because I know you've taken some damage. And he's all like, I'm gonna get you some good yen.
Good deal.
And he's like, I'm trading at 78 yen to the dollar. Thanks. Okay, never mind. We just walked on. Like, really? You're charging like 30% on currency exchange? Like, your margin needs to be like 2% to like make money exchanging currency. So the fact that he was trying to sell us, like, dude, we're going to Tokyo. We can get it, and I think they charge you 2% in Tokyo, so it's not terrible. You can get it slightly better at your bank, but then you're risking, your money getting stolen and just, walking out of the bank with a big fat wad of cash, all suspicious like. And so we decided not to do it. But yeah, fucking yen.
Fuck that guy.
The yen scam guy. I mean, not a thief, just, wow, preying on the desperate or the ignorant. I don't know which. Ignorant. But yeah, that's really harsh. Think about that lesson. If you brought like $1,000 and you lost effectively 700 on it because you didn't know the proper exchange or didn't know you can insist on buying it the proper exchange. Yeah, he's gonna, oh, wow, usually they do a triple, not a double. Or at least that's what I'm used to. Updates and all. Just run, just speed run it. Just run through.
Do that thing that's going right now.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, GDQ's over by the time. Oh, maybe not. No, GDQ's probably just wrapping up now, huh?
Kind of wrapping up.
Yeah. I don't remember how many episodes we did of Randomizer. So that first session.
There was a number, and it was between 1 and 7.
That is definitely correct. And you're about a hit from death. Well, you had a lot more hit points than I thought, and we're dead.
This is what I get for being out of practice and letting just John play all the fucking time.
We gotta take one more life. Barbarian. Ooh, Barbarian King's good. Spelunker. I would say take the Barbarian King or re-roll.
Fuck it.
Okay. Lich Queen. Ooh.
We did it.
You mind having glaucoma?
I mean,
can you handle the glaucoma?
I'm considering having ass glaucoma for work tomorrow.
It's called anal glaucoma.
Anal glaucoma.
Yeah, can't see yourself coming into work.
I can't see my ass coming into work.
Yeah, can't see your ass coming into work. Sorry, I ruined the joke. I apologize.
How could you?
Oh, it's not so bad. It's just a little dim. We'll get some.
Just slightly dark.
We'll get some corrective lenses.
Oh, that was
and
weird.
Yeah, that flash, huh?
Well, was that I jumped at the same time?
Yeah. Well, I think the flash is just worse when you have glaucoma.
I mean,
Yeah. So you know what?
Maybe
How about next time on the branch we'll be powered up and we'll be going into the dungeon.
yeah.
Yeah.